Hey everybody, it's Sean with Competition Distributing. We just wanted to touch base and let you guys know we have a ton of big projects coming in 2023. There's a lot of stuff we have in the works right now and stuff we're going to be starting on here in the near future. But one of them that we wanted to talk about with you guys today is the return of our racer spiral kits and the build your own handlebar kits that we used to offer in the past. But we're also going to go a little bit further on that. We're going to add our own handlebars. So you guys will actually be able to purchase like board track race style handlebars. We'll have a couple variations on those and also a couple other like the DAH hill climber style bars. And we've actually been messing around here. We've been making some new ones, but we'll be producing all these bars in-house, and we'll also sell the racer spirals, the short versions of the internal throttles, the outside, the covers, and you know, to go along with our cable kits and our internal plungers and stuff. So keep an eye out for that stuff. We're going to be having it on the website here very shortly. And also, if you're not already, make sure you're signed up for our newsletters. You can sign up right on our website on our homepage down in the bottom right corner. That is the best way to stay up to date with what we have going on, the new products we have coming back into stock, stuff we have, you know, coming in or going out, anything, all and everything we're doing, that's what you want to do. You want to be signed up for that email. So I have a lot of people that call and reach out and say, hey, can you let me know when this comes back into stock, or you know, when are you going to do this? Well, that's the best way, and it's the easiest way for us, being a small operation here, to get all the information out to all of our customers and let them know what's going on. So with that being said, I'm going to walk you guys through what it takes to build a set of our handlebars that we're going to be selling here. And this one here is a board track style bar that we're going to be making today. And I already went through and I laid out all of our dimensions on the tubing here, and you can kind of see what we have going on. If you look real close, I got some Sharpie marks here, and all that does is that indicates my layout for my bend die. We're using a small 2.5 inch centerline radius die today, and we have a lot of capabilities with this bender. We just got this, we're pretty excited about it. But I'll show you how this all works, and we'll go through making one set of handlebars, and you guys will see how we do it and what's going on. All right, so first thing we're going to do here, where we're going to start, is the clamp die for holding our tubing in our bender here. And like I said, I went through and I already laid all these out, so I know where I'm going to put my clamp dies at. And all these particular dies, with this particular size radius die that we have, has a 4-inch offset. So when we're laying our handlebars out, we go off of those offsets and kind of factor that into our overall length and width and what we're going for. And this set of bars here is actually going to be a direct replica of the bars I'm running on my personal board track racer. They have a really good feel, for a race bike. It's more of a pronounced lean over kind of rider position on the bike. So we're going to get started with that. First thing you do here, you're going to put your clamp die on, and like I said, I already have all this marked out, so be a little bit easier, a little bit quicker. First bend here, we're going to go with a 49-degree bend, and what we're going to do is we're going to zero out. We're on our stop point right now, so we're going to zero out our machine here. And you typically have a little bit of spring back. This is a heavier wall tubing that we're using here, but the actual tubing that we're going to be using, this is a 120 wall, but we're going to be using a thinner wall for the bars. But it has about a 2-degree spring back that I'm aware of from previous bars I've made with it. So I'm going to go ahead and bend this 2 degrees over 49. So we hit our 49. Like I said, we usually have a 2-degree spring back, so I'm going to go to 51 on this. And there's our 51. So now we'll release our pressure off the bender here. All right, so that was our first bend, and you can kind of see like the direction we're gonna go. We can leave this die on if we want to. That way, that's the kind of nice thing about this bender is we can go back to a bend if it's not enough, or if we're looking for more, or we need to change something, you can always go back by leaving these dies. So we just get in a good practice of leaving these on. But in this particular situation, we don't really have to. But so we're gonna add our other die here. And these are our clamp dies again. These are marking for us where we need to hold for the next bend. So, these bars are all in parallel, so there's no crazy geometry or anything to these. It's not like we're changing multiple directions or anything. When you get into more of like a compound bend, like we do with frames and stuff like that, we're going to have to add our degree indicator on the back of these tubing. That way we can go back to it when we're going through all of our different bends and our radiuses and stuff. So this is the machine we're going to be using for making a lot of our frames and stuff coming up here. That's one of our big projects this year. We're going to start offering you guys some frames. We're going to go into our second bend. This is going to set the overall profile for the one side of the bar, and we measure this out around 24 degrees. So again, we have about a 2 degree spring back factor to go into that. So we're going to go with about a 26 degree bend on this one. All right, so now you can kind of see what we're talking about here when we're talking about board track bars. You can see the profile. This is one completed side of our new bars that we're making here. So I really like these. These are pretty cool, and we leave these long down here so that you can actually weld our spirals on our kits that we got coming in here, and you can build these however you like. But this is going to be one of the variations that we're going to start offering you guys here. So you'll be able to just get this completed with the spirals on or off. You'll have some options there, or if you just want to have the bars themselves and you figure out your own throttle or put your own style twist grip or whatever you want to do on that, you'll have that option too. All right, so that's all of our bends for these style bars here. We always, we're using a full length of tubing here, so obviously we're going to have some excess, so we have to, excess material we have to cut off here. All right, so we trimmed off our excess tubing here. This is kind of what they look like. This is a typical style race bar. Like I said, these are the same bars that you see here on my personal race bike. And these are a really cool profile. And you can buy this set of bars from us. We'll have these available on the website. And then you can use our spiral kits that we have coming in here real shortly. And you can either build your own set, we could build you a set, and we can also vary this to, however you're liking. Some guys like the bars to go straight across and down. It just all depends on what you guys want. So thanks for following along, and thanks for hanging out with us today and watching what we're doing. And if you guys have any questions, comments, or anything, let us know.